Paleo Pines is a cozy single-player game for Switch and Steam where you befriend and collect dinosaurs. You play a character that has grown up alongside your pet dinosaur, Lucky, and now you've both come to Paleo Pines to meet other dinosaurs and figure out if Lucky really is the last of her kind. There are a couple other aspects to this game, like quests and farming, but at its core, this game is about catching dinosaurs. To catch dinosaurs, you use your flute to get their attention, and then to imitate their specific call. Then you need to get the dinosaur to trust you by getting its excitement level, shown in the bottom right, into that green range. You can do this by soothing the dinosaur to calm it down or by feeding it treats to make it more excited. When it's in the green zone, you can then feed it a Poppin, which is a special food made by one of the NPCs. This will get the dinosaur to trust you and then join your farm. There are a couple types of Poppin, and each species has a specific type that they prefer, and you won't be able to catch it if you don't give it the right type. Once you've caught the dino, you'll need to fulfill its needs and keep it happy, otherwise it'll run away. You need to keep it fed, keep its pen clean, and give it some attention. Keeping a dinosaur consistently happy also increases your friendship level with it, which will allow you to ride it and use its skills. Each species has a couple of useful skills that, once you've increased the friendship enough, you can use. Lucky can clear small debris and sprint. And let me tell you, zooming around on the dinosaur's back is way more fun than it has any right to be. Other dinosaurs can do things like clear large rocks or large logs to help you clear your farm or discover new areas, or they can water plants, till the ground, and more. The design of the dinosaurs in this game is really great. It feels like there's a really good variety and they're all very cute. Part of the collection aspect is that each species has a bunch of different colors they can be, and some are rarer than others. I know that for some people in this game, their goal is to find the rarest dinosaurs and capture them. The journal in this game is really where the collect them all aspect comes into play. If you put the dinosaur to sleep during a catch attempt, or if you catch and tame it, you can study the dinosaur with your journal and you'll discover it. This will allow you to see some more information about the species, including what skills they have. You can also use your journal to discover different plants and rocks around the world, including artifacts that slowly reveal the history of Paleo Pines, and I really enjoy that because I love having completion goals. There is a farming element to this game, but I'd be hesitant to call Paleo Pines a farming sim. It really isn't the main point of the game. Just like many games like this that include farming, you need to till the ground, plant seeds, and water those plants daily. The crops you harvest can then be used as treats for your dinos and help you catch new ones. Certain dinosaur abilities can help with farming, and some species can till the ground for you, water, or harvest, which I think is a nice touch and a good way to incorporate the dinosaurs into that traditional farming mechanic. Completing a quest early on gives you access to cooking, where new recipes can be found by experimenting with various ingredients. The finished dishes give some benefit, but it doesn't seem like it's really enough to provide an incentive to keep cooking. This mechanic feels a little lackluster and there's no reason to really use it. The world of this game is beautiful and calming. It has a great atmosphere and there are a couple areas you can work towards unlocking and exploring that have their own distinct flavor. To me though, the NPCs in the town almost take away from that atmosphere. The town is really small and doesn't really feel like a town. There are no buildings that you can go inside, and every NPC is a shop owner who just stands outside at their stall. There are nameless villagers who wander around like zombies, and I think the idea of that was to make the town look busy and full of life, but to me it just feels a little bit unsettling. There's a quest board, which is pretty cool. Mostly the quests are fetch and delivery quests, but I like that they also have quests that require you to study a specific dinosaur species. I really don't mind fetch quests in general, but I wish they were a little more personalized to the NPC giving the quest, and that maybe it helped us to get to know more about that NPC or their backstory. In general, all the NPCs feel a little bit soulless. Looking at the concept art, the characters look a lot cuter and cozier, and I think somewhere in the translation to 3D they lost some of that. I can't put my finger on what it is, but they just look a little creepy to me. All in all, I get the impression that maybe the devs just love dinosaurs. It feels like there was a lot of thought and consideration put into the design of the different species, the catching mechanic, and the ranching aspect of the game where you build your friendship with the dinosaurs. Unfortunately, the rest of the game just didn't get the same care and attention. Farming and cooking are a little bit bland, the NPCs are lifeless, and there seem to be remnants of half-baked features floating around like ghosts. Like, for example, there are crafting tables placed all around the world, but no crafting mechanic. There's also furniture that exists and that NPCs can give to you, but your house has no interior, so you can't decorate it. These feel like things that were intended to be in the game, but they just never got around to it and they released it anyway. Since the game came out, there have been updates but only bug fixes. I'm not sure if there is any intention of adding things like crafting to the game, but we'll just have to wait and see. Just to be clear, I do like this game. The dinosaur aspect is definitely unique and done really well with beautiful designs. I just think that when it comes to the other features, they tried to do too much and ended up with something unfinished.